We recently had our 8th child, and we had some friends come and stay with our other kids while we went to the hospital and gave birth to our sweet number 8 little girl. While she was here, we have a large family, and so we typed up what our family was like our daily schedule and what our family did on a normal basis, so the person that was here wouldn't be completely blown away, because a lot of kids can be overwhelming, and that friend had brought some of her own, so we just want them to be prepared. Well, ultimately, a couple of weeks later, I get a text from that friend that says, "We've put chores into place." And I laughed because we are big on chores here because we're a family and we are a team. And so I laughed. I was like, "Oh no, your kiddos are gonna hate us or me." And they're like, "No, not at all." So I checked back in a couple weeks later. I was like, "So how's it going?" And she's like, "It's going great." At the same time, I had another friend say, "Oh my gosh, what do you do for chores?" So I thought I would share with you guys what we do for chores. We have it separated into 4 different things. We have morning chores, we have bathroom chores, daily chores, and then area of attack. And so how we have it that way is our morning chores, everybody who is 2 and older, even our 2-year-old has chores, they come in the morning and they know their routine. They know what to do, what has to get done before breakfast is served. So we kind of ploy things on the big moments of the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We don't hold it as ransom, but more like this happens before this happens. And my kids are food eaters. They eat a lot of food, and food is like the cycle of their day. Like at 10:01 they're like, "It's snack time," and I'm like, "It's only been 1 minute." But these are good moments in the day where we can stop and we can break and we can assess these things and we can move forward in that. So we do year chores. So everyone has the same chore for an entire year. We start in January, and for the entire year they do that same chore. My kids' birthdays are in January, so they all become, not in January, in the winter, starting in November. So in the winter they all become another year older. So that seems like a perfect time for us to implement the next chores, and they kind of all trickle down. So we have washing the sink, sweeping. I have a 2-year-old, and I also have a newborn now. So the 2-year-old has to have somebody help them with breakfast. So one of the older siblings help them with breakfast, and it's kind of like a good buddy system. Wiping down the sink in the bathroom, that's a morning chore because it gets done every single day. And sweeping the bathroom because we have a lot of people in our family and we need to keep those things clean on a regular basis. We have a dishwasher, so we have a top row, a bottom row, a silverware, opening the blinds, wiping down the table, putting the dishes away. All these are our morning chores. And I spend the next couple of weeks in January when we switch over chores, instilling and training them because I want them to do it correctly. And after that, then I kind of pass it off to the child who had did it before. I'm like, "Hey, they're having a little bit of a struggle. Can you walk them through it?" Just because I want to make sure that they're doing the chores correctly. I can't expect them to do excellent work if they don't know what they're doing. Today, my one son was having a hard time remembering what his bathroom chore was. And so I was like, "Remember, we have to take the trash bag out and replace it." And he was like, "Oh yeah." And so just being able to instill that in them, and they'll have those chores, they'll perfect those chores. I won't even have to remind them anymore. It becomes like a well-oiled machine with our family because they just know this is what happens. This is just like at 10 o'clock we have snack. We have to do this before we move on to the next thing. So we have bathroom chores. We clean the bathroom a couple times a week. One child does the tub and the floor. One child does the sink and the toilet. One of the younger ones, take everything out of the bathroom. It's a great chore for a younger child. And then I have some kids that are in the bathroom chores, but we call them bathroom chores because while everyone else is cleaning bathrooms, they do something else, like vacuum out the couch, things that you just don't get done, but while everyone's doing chores, they do that. Or we have a big front porch and taking everything off and sweeping that front porch, or doing baseboards. Those are all things that are our extra bathroom chores that the other kids that don't have bathrooms do. We have daily chores that get done throughout the day, all day long, like putting water in the water pitcher, taking the trash out. We do lots of recycling, making sure the recycling gets taken out. Let's see, I have a little list here so I wouldn't forget. Oh, so our 2-year-old, yes, he does chores too. We have a big like trough, a watering trough by our front door where all the kids put their shoes. And sometimes they somehow can't make it in the bucket. I don't know how that works, but our 2-year-old, I was like, go do the shoes, and he'll go put all the shoes in the bucket. So everybody has something. And then lastly, we do our areas of attack. And these are like, all right, I'll put some fun music on and we're gonna clean our areas of attack. And every big kid has a room or an area of the house that they go and just make sure it's clean and make sure the floors are vacuumed or swept. And they have a younger kid as a buddy, and they're teaching and training that kid, that little one, to do that. And usually at that time, I'm going around the house helping everyone in general clean up. So we have the living room, the bedrooms, the hallway, the kitchen, the outside. We don't have 10 kids, so we have to so some of those are independent. That's kind of how we do chores, and it is seamless. Right now, I waited and I didn't change them over in January because I knew we were going to be having a baby. So we just changed our chores over, and so we have been in a transition of learning and teaching, and it has been exciting to see what now they can do. The 3-year-old is now 4, and she's doing the 4-year-old chores, and I will post underneath this what age brackets my kids do different things, and they obviously do a lot more. They make sure their beds are clean, they get dressed by themselves, they put their laundry away. These are just things that our family considers as chores and what they get accomplished, but I do take the time and I stop and I work with them to make sure that I can't expect them to have excellent work if they don't know what they're doing. So I hope this was encouraging to you. I hope this is something that maybe can help someone. I know we're all home and there's lots of chores piling up, and so the mom cannot be so burdened. When I sit down at nap time, my kitchen is clean. When I go to bed at night, my kitchen is clean. Now I do start the dishwasher and I start the laundry, but there are things that I depend on my children for because we're a team. I shouldn't be responsible for doing everything. That's not how real life works. This is a business. Our home is a business, and we have to run it that way. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and let me know what you guys think.